Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure, B.A. Thanks for having me drop by.
Brought your A game, I'm sure, partner.
Lots to talk about, B.A.
And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. And for the Lakers, Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Doncic in at the one. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Well, Shams, we knew franchise values were skyrocketing, but then the Lakers sell for $10 billion with a B, $10 billion.
This new group taking over is exceedingly deep-pocketed as well, B.A., and those resources may help this team continue to be the league's flagship franchise.
The league's in a very healthy spot right now, no question.
That's for sure, and these prices with teams are just going to continue to go up.
And play stops, a whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Here's James. Back to Reeves. To the inside. Ayton. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
James outside. Doncic outside. Outside Reeves. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice job that time by Williams, finding a way to get to the rim and finishing with a dunk.
Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw, no good.
And what I love about Jalen Williams is his versatility. Well, he's a three-level scorer on one end of the floor, and then he has the athleticism to defend quickness, but the strength to take on bigger wings.
And he sinks the second. Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. And the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk, though.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Williams finds Dort. Holmgren with a screen on James. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Doncic against SGA from downtown. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And checking out some numbers for Luka Doncic.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
The Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Doncic outside. Driving to the basket. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got 5 points.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
To the middle. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura. And now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. The Thunder in second.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Screen by Holmgren from the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. Charles, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn, and a lot of this is around social media and around the internet, around their young consumers and young fans.
Now here's Reeves. In his last outing, he had 11 points. SGA against Doncic. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic against Williams. Pass to Aiden. Hachimura outside. And that misses. That would have put him up. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Hachimura against SGA. Oh, Ayton with the block.
That's elite rim protection by Ayton, and that's exactly what this team needs him to do. Control the paint.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren to snap the cold streak. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Pass to James. Over Williams. And again, the Lakers, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Williams on the wing. Wiggins against Hachimura. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Reeves. Scoring around 20.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And Charles, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk-reward that you play with as a general manager.
Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams looking around. Holmgren with a screen on James. Williams misses.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Aiden. And here's Doncic. The three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell against Doncic. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their roster.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
James, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games no matter where you're playing.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hachimura outside. James outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, he just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Wiggins outside. Screen by Holmgren from outside the arc. LeBron with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Hachimura from long range. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Aiden. Here's Wiggins. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. And Chet Holmgren gets the 3. And now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
I just love the ball.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's your Lakers Hype Squad.
Go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleber comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for James. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's LaRavia. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis, because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Guys?
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
That one's good for 2. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
The strength and power of Doncic shows up every game. Very physical for his position.
Pass to Holmgren. 1:10 left now in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Laravia with a rebound. Now Doncic. Now here's Smart. Lets it go from 14. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Joe on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. This one for 3. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic with it. Coming off a 31-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Williams is checked in for Jalen Williams. Thunder leading by 4. Holmgren right side. Joe on the wing. Wiggins outside. Pass to Holmgren. And the layup is good off the glass. Holmgren's got 14.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Now here's Mitchell. Screen by Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren. And more we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting, and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Joe. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. The 3 from Holmgren. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Pass to Smart. LaRavia outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From the elbow. And it's Smart missing. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. Outside Mitchell. Over Reeves. It's Hayes with the rebound. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. It's a mark. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on Reeves. Just not messing around inside.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for LaRavia, then for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Wiggins, and it's Wallace in for Joe. So it's Los Angeles now. A 12-point game coming off that win against the Sixers.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas. Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And with two of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adamson, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Wallace misses. Lakers trail by 15. Now here's Reeves. A shot to stop the run. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Caruso outside. Holmgren with a screen on Smart. Smart against Caruso. Smart with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Vincent passes to Smart. There's the three. The Lakers with another miss.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. This scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Off the mark there with a three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Reeves. Back to Smart. Oh my goodness! Smart with a tough finish.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Outside Mitchell. And connects on the 9-footer. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Your Lakers are up.
Will go for a different look here. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James is checked in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Down by 15. Hachimura from long range. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Holmgren with a screen on James. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
James deciding where to go with it. From deep, here's Doncic. Wallace pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Rebound, the Lakers. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Doncic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Doncic has got 11 points.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
The three from Holmgren. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 16.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. And stolen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, that's just too easy for Shea. If he gets that close to the rim, there's no chance.
Pass to Doncic. Over SGA. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Holmgren. He's coming off a 25-point game against Utah.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Lakers trail by 18. Smart looking around. Doncic on the wing. Six to shoot. Back to Smart. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Ayton. He's covered by Holmgren. SGA against Doncic. From deep, SGA. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Pass to Hachimura. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From 10 feet away. Rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets it fly. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's SGA. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
And that's what separates Shai from other guards. He can absorb the contact inside and still finish.
Here's Doncic. Out to James. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. James has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And Williams punches it home.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
James, right side. And stolen by Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Smart. Wallace misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, the defense better get a body on DeAndre Ayton. That 7-footer is going to do damage on the offensive glass.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Checked in for Smart. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And it's great to have WNBA star Nneka Ogwumike on hand tonight.
An all-timer. She's played a ton of games on this floor with the Sparks. Off the floor, a fantastic leader.
1:41 left in the 2nd period. Williams on the wing. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Doncic. And it's SGA missing. Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this news right now.
Man's got things to do. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected and he has great instincts. It's almost like he can sniff out a story better than anyone.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Lakers trail by 17. Outside Reeves. Hachimura from long range. Kept alive. James against Williams. Now, here is James. Defense right on him. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. SGA against James. Here's SGA. Can't hit that one.
Well, that's an excellent contest, and then he finished the play with a tough rebound.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in as a viable approach. If you have guys who can do that.
And they do. This lead didn't happen by accident.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
I think for Oklahoma City, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Williams passes to Dort. No good on the triple. Lakers trail by 17. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you guys.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Down low. And stolen by Williams. He goes up. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Ayton inside. He's covered by Holmgren. Now Doncic. 13 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. From the high post. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Thunder leading by 22. Right side, SGA. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Now here's Doncic, averaging 35 points a game. It's clear how important he is to this team. Here's Reeves. Can they get it? And it's Doncic missing.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Williams passes to SGA. Yep, count it. SGA's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. Number 1, the Thunder.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. On the wing, Hachimura. Williams defending. And here's Doncic outside. Good defense there from SGA.
That miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight.
Oh, look at him fly!
Look at that power.
Oh, that's just classic LeBron right there. He has a head of steam, onto the rim, and a strong finish. Woo!
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Hachimura. Pass to SGA. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers with a rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Reeves finds Ayton. Back to Reeves. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
SGA left no doubt on that one. Throws it down.
Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. 4 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. James can't get it to go. And it's Thunder's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Outside, SGA. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
To the inside. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Dort's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Now here's Dort. 7 points in the game. Kicks it out to Holmgren. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. SGA with a steal. Drives to the hoop. Left side, Williams. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. James outside. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
James against SGA, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
James outside, and up the court come the Thunder on the break, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now here's Hachimura. He's got 5. Back to Doncic. James outside. Pass to Reeves. To the middle. It's tipped. Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
so athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Holmgren against Aiden. Williams on the wing. 9 points in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 10.
From the corner, LeBron's so versatile offensively.
Outside, Williams drops in the three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
James, a screen on SGA. And here's Doncic outside. Dort grabs the miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's SGA. He's got 19. Here's Wallace. And another three for Oklahoma City.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And the Lakers shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Back to Doncic. Hachimura finds Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James outside. And here's Reeves outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Wallace misses. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 34% so far in this one. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And SGA throws it down.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. And that time also a missed shot.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Wallace outside. Dort, a screen on Reeves. And he jams it home with authority.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Doncic outside. Pass to Reeves. Hachimura outside. Here's Ayton. He's covered by Holmgren. And again, the Lakers, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Now here's Hachimura. He's got 7. Hachimura sets a screen to the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
With the step back, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and a nice finish on the layup. SGA's got 23 points.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's James. 10 points for him. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. James has got 13. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. And it's Mitchell in at the point.
Yeah, there was some nice rhythm to that play. And Reeves with a perfect pass.
And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Here's Reeves following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Inside. Pass to Hayes. Here's Laravia. Off target from outside.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Mitchell against Reeves. And there's a pick. Joe on the wing. Here's the three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his fourth assist in this one. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Oklahoma City shooting about 56% in this one. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Reeves. Mitchell misses.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Pass to Kleba. Mitchell against Reeves. Over Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
He misses the free throw. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
Williams misses.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Laravia passes to Reeves. To the middle. There's the double team with Wiggins. And stolen by Williams. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Smart passes to Reeves. Fires the three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Joe. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Nails it from three. Mitchell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Smart. Laravia outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The Lakers with another miss.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Caruso outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Kleber outside. From behind the arc. That shot missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. There's a screen. With the drive. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's LaRavia. Kleber finds Reeves. Now LaRavia. Pass to Hayes. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And here's Wiggins. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Outside Reeves. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Greg. What's your opinion on it?
You know, B.A., I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup is drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
Mitchell misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's Reeves. Up top, LaRavia for 3. Williams grabs the board. Down low, Joe, and the layup falls.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Mitchell finds Caruso. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Reeves. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
And it's Thunder's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Wiggins outside. Pass to Joe. Caruso outside. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Mitchell with the ball. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Reeves against Mitchell. Outside Reeves. 5 on the clock. Hayes, the pass to Smart. Shoots. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.